Are you okay? I'm lounging around reading a young adult novel by the name of Bun Bun Donquino. It's a Spanish novel. When I spot Michiru out of the corner of my eye, she's hovering awkwardly at the edge of the lobby. Her voice is too quiet for an attempt at getting my attention. Perhaps I should just ignore her. Then again, she's finally left her room for the first time in days, so... I suppose basic social etiquette would dictate approaching her on my own initiative. What's wrong, Michiru? Do you need something? My greeting was somewhat abrupt, but Michiru responds with an instant shriek of rejection. Impressive reflexes. I see, in that case, I'll just return to my reading. If she's got something to say, why not just spit it out? It's never easy with this girl. Never. I'm waiting for the other Michiru. That's the interesting one. After 3 full days shut up in her room, this is all she has to say? What's her deal anyway? I don't get it. Not that I really care, I guess. So long as she doesn't interrupt my reading, I'm getting to a good part in the chapter. Finally gonna find out who the main antagonist is. I find the page where I left off and return to the world of fiction. But soon enough, I'm emphatically ejected from that pleasant refuge. Specifically, she slaps the book out of my hands. Like, what the hell? I could have dodged, but decided it best to allow the girl to do as she pleases. I'm reading a book, thank you. At the moment, I'm thinking about picking up the book that just fell to the floor. I beg your pardon, Missy. I'm sorry. You finally show yourself. It's about time. I was getting bored. I'd really like to know who you are this time. Are you gonna answer my questions, or are you gonna be an enigmatic mystery? Michiru points next to where I'm sitting, then roughly drops down before I can say a word in response. Her "you don't like that? How about this too" attitude reminds me of a combined forces assault. This sounds like it's going to be a lengthy discussion. Maybe I should make some coffee first. Insufficient effort on her part, clearly. Guess she'd better practice more. Well, I feel nervous at this point. We're hardly strangers, and we've already cleared up the unpleasantness between us. Surely there's nothing left to feel awkward about. I really don't think that's true. Alright. Spare me the attitude and just say it already. A light snap of the fingers, Michiru earnestly rests a hand on top of my thigh. Hello. I'm sorry. Are you trying to hook me up with yourself? A date, eh? Well, You'll need to elaborate. I don't understand why I should go on a date with you.
だから私じゃないってば。このこと。わかった？それで君から誘ってくれない？
Oh, hold on a second. Why do I have to go on a date with Michiru? And even if I did because I have some obligation along those lines, I don't understand why it matters that I propose the idea.
わからない。わかんないの？わかるでしょ。
An expression of genuine surprise on her face, Michiru peers into my eyes.
この子が恥ずかしがりだからよ。それに怖いのよ。もし断られたら今後どう接していいかわからないじゃない。
What, she's never been turned down before?
そうじゃなくてデート自体したことないのよ。少なくとも私が見てるうちはそんなことは一回もなかった。だからね、誘って。
I refuse.
え？
In answer to Michiru's predictable response, I cleared my throat and began to explain. Why do you get to decide this? If Michiru really wants me to date her, she could try saying so herself. Moving things along while she isn't here strikes me as meddling. You're not a meddler, are you?
こんなに説明しても分かってくれないなんて。本当に頭カッチカチですね。
You think? Well, personally, I think holding a conversation with something like you demonstrates a fair degree of mental flexibility, if nothing else.
うるさい。そうやっていつまでも
Oh, it is lovely, isn't it?
はいはい、わかりましたよ。そうですか、そうですか。
She stands from her seat and flaps her hands around in an exaggerated gesture of exasperation.
本当に君ってめんどくさい人。
I'm not sure if you're one to be talking, little Miss Trouble. Keeping the thought to myself, I pick up the fallen paperback book and search for the page it left off on. Personally, Michiru told me she found it frightening to have problems solved behind her back. I'm not about to start agreeing to secret plans for her benefit. It's a wise move. Running my eyes along the printed lines, I return to enjoying the story, but after a little while I once again feel the gaze of a certain someone on my face. Her voice clearly comes out louder and higher in pitch than she expected. With a surprised little start, she takes it from the top. She's obviously going to try to pretend she's the original Michiru and asks me out. What's wrong, the usual Michiru?
いつもの？そうよ。いつものミチルよ。別に緊張なんてしてないんだからね。
That's not quite what I meant, but whatever.
あのね、暇でしょ？あんたさ、暇よね。
I flap the book in my hand in her general direction. I'm reading.
あ、いや、そうじゃなくて、ほら、暇でしょ？退屈でしょ？退屈だから本を読んでるんでしょ？
Oh, not really. You do know I enjoy books, right? I mean, even if I were to run out of reading material and find myself with nothing else to do, I'd be perfectly content with reading a book from the beginning.
じゃあ別の聞き方。あんたさ、忙しくて仕方ない。もうやることが多くて即死。
I'm having a hard time imagining how one could become busy to the point of instant death, but either way, I can't say my plate is particularly full at the moment.
でしょ？そうよね、そうだよね。私もさ、そう言うと思ってね。実はね、私も忙しくないのよね。逆に暇なのよ。これすごくない？こんな広い世界にそんなに忙しくもない二人が出会うなんて奇跡じゃない？
Oh, sure, that's nice. Alright, I'm going to get back to my book now.
ちょっと待って、そういうことじゃなくてね。つまりさ、だからさ、せっかく寮に二人きりなんだし、 奇跡的なほどの忙しくなささだし、こういつもと違うことしてもいいんじゃないかって。
Not necessary. Alright, I'm gonna get back to my book now.
ちょっと待って。だからね、ほらね、にゃー。わかった。寝ます。帰って寝ます。
Michiru is so transparently desperate that I can't help feeling a little sympathy. I suppose it couldn't hurt to play along with the girls' games. Well, hold on. I think you know I do a little regular training course every morning, but tomorrow I was thinking about doing a little running later on as well. I don't know, what do you think? You want to come along on a little afternoon marathon? Okay, hello. Alright. Here's my rapid response.
いや、別に行きたいわけじゃないんだからね。でも、そうだ。
You never do anything. I never see you leave the dorm even once. Michiru turns her back to me and begins rustling around furtively. What, you've got a day planner on you?
うせはね、こっち見ないでよね。今スケジュールの確認に忙しいんだから。
You might have to take a look.
いいから待ってて、今確認中。
Michiru pretends to tap buttons on a calculator. Apparently this is her idea of what a checking a schedule looks like. Well, managed to adjust your schedule. Any conflicting appointments?
なかった。
I see. Well, in that case, be in front of the school gate at 1 in the afternoon tomorrow. I'll take you along with me.
いや、そうね。わかったわ。あんた遅れたら承知しないからね。浮かれてる的な意味じゃなくて、時間厳守的な意味のみで承知しないからね。
Fine, sure, whatever.
それじゃあ、あんたがそこまで言うなら仕方ないから明日。
Michiru, I don't recall begging you.
何も言わなくていいから。危ない。
What was close?
いいからね、仕方ないから明日行くからね。それじゃあ。
And so it was agreed that Michiru would join in my training. I was planning a very long distance course, though I wonder if she'll be alright.
やったー、デートだー。
Also, I don't remember saying a word about a date. I mean, Oh, this is getting my birthday. Darn it. I should call them and tell them my birthday. Tell them to bring me back some. The next day, I get out of bed at 4:45 a.m. as per usual, and after some quick preparations, head outside for my early morning jog. But as I emerge into the lobby, I hear a strange clattering sound from Michiru's room upstairs. I haven't heard anything about the girl tossing and turning into sleep. I wonder if something happened. What happened? I guess nothing worth worrying about, right? She'll be fine. At my normal time, I run my normal distance at my normal pace. Nothing out of the ordinary whatsoever, completely normal. But such regularity is precisely the point of a routine course like this. I head back to my room, take a light shower to rinse off my sweat, boil my beans, and have my breakfast. God, I'm pathetic. While masticating steadily away, that means chewing, by the way, I ponder a certain philosophical dilemma. Do beans have emotions? Huh. Some claim that cacti can sense human feelings. Interesting, huh? I mean, what then of the bean, right? I mean, they don't scream when you blow them, but perhaps some of them know how to use their bean. Haha, get it? That was funny. Plants might be aware of the world in their own unknowable way. Under such a hypothesis, even vegetarians would be monstrous mass murderers. Brandishing their cruel, shiny knives, they gruesomely flay innocent carrots, chop their bodies into sections, and then consume them to the core. And perhaps we should put a price on the head of those habitually corn-flaking, crunching cereal killers. Come to think of it, my stocks are depleted. This is no time to be thinking of idiotic puns. Without Sachi and Amani around, I have no one to rely on for the procurement of my foodstuffs but myself. Suppose I'll take a quick break and head out to the supermarket. Feeling the calm mid-morning sunlight on my skin, I'm almost tempted to set off for another run before my afternoon training. But there's no point in excessive exercise, unless you're a masochist who finds pleasure in making your body scream. Of course, the act of running can be pleasant in its own right. I myself sometimes head out for a jog merely to change my mood. It's just another matter of moderation. I make my way back to the dorm, bags full of beans in both hands. I bought in bulk today. If I had slightly more goodness in my heart, I could probably get every small furry animal in a 3-mile radius through the winter with these. Then again, receiving a mountain of nuts outside my room in the spring from my grateful forest friends would be a serious nuisance. I think I'll consume some of these beans on my own. With this much in stock, my basic needs should be met for some time. What on earth is that? What the hell? Wow, okay. Wait, how do I... What's the button for the thingy? Damn it, why do I always forget that? Oh, there we go. That's the button for the thingy. Oh, she looks adorable! Oh, got the cat perched on her head and everything. And there's a woman exiting strangely in front of her gate. She digs into the ground with her tiptoes for a moment, only to abruptly twirl around in a circle on the spot. Don't tell me that's Michiru. What on earth is that girl doing? I sincerely doubt the outside world will prove nearly so tolerant of her peculiar taste in headwear as we have. I did tell her to tag along on my afternoon training, but that's still a good 3 hours away. What's her objective here? Tell me, Michiru, what exactly are you doing out here? After this undignified shriek of surprise, Michiru stares at me with a blank, dumbstruck expression. From all appearances, she seems to be in a state of shock. Is there something wrong with the girl? What isn't wrong with the girl? It's only clear now that I've approached her, but she has numerous bandages on her fingertips. Don't tell me that mangly cat bit her and passed on some strange disease. I did vaccinate the thing, but maybe it was too late. Hello, do you recognize me? Pull yourself together. So what? An improbable theory pushes its way into my mind. Please don't tell me she seriously came to our meeting place a full 3 hours early. Michiru, my friend, it's still a good 3 hours before the arranged time. When asked, did you wait long, I can only respond, no, in fact, I hadn't even begun. Is this girl even hearing what I'm saying to her? It's like I'm talking to a wall. Okay, Michiru, listen carefully. I'm just coming back from shopping at the supermarket by the station, and my training isn't for hours. I wasn't waiting for you, and I'm not going yet. What? Can you seriously not understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? My supermarket bag still dangling from both hands. I stand there dumbfounded. This girl is completely off in her own little world. She appears in my plastic bags with a face full of confusion. Beans have nothing to do with the training. Listen, I'm going to head back to my room and drop these off, so just stay where you are for now, okay? I guess there's no help, and I'll bring my schedule forward somewhat. Are you okay? Almost like, well, oh, whatever. Incidentally, we'll be running on a road used by civilians, so remove the cat before we go. Yes, the one on your cranium. You're disturbing me, woman. Alright then, stand by for the moment, understood? I'm worried for her. I honestly have no idea what the girl's thinking. I only said she should come along for my training, right? I mean, that is what I said. What part of that prompted that simpering grin? In the first place, is she seriously planning to run in those clothes? Oh god. Even a pair of sneakers would have earned partial credit, but no such luck. Well, then again, hardly any point complaining now. I'm the one who authorized her to accompany me. Suppose I have to roll with it. Alright. That's funny. Cat's still on your head. Alright. In the next episode, we will go on the date with Michiru. So stay tuned.